you have to become great at some things that you hate in order to further your career down the road. How do you feel about that?
Totally, man. Like if you're a waiter and you hate it, leaving that job is just gonna send you to another job you hate, okay? Because you left the job. A guy used to tell me, a guy named Cowboy used to tell me, wherever you go, there you are. That always stuck with me. I'm like, that's no shit, dude. Wherever I go, I can get rid of the girlfriend, I can get rid of the job, I can get rid of the car, and I'm still there. Me and all my limitations and my problems and the way I think. So I had lost 6 jobs.
Wow.
McDonald's fired me. It's hard, dude.
McDonald's?
McDonald's.
Well,
okay?
So how did you get fired from McDonald's? Somebody wants to know that right now.
You know, I don't know. Because I was terrible, because I hated it, because I had a bad attitude, because I was resentful, because, you know, I didn't understand why, I didn't understand why anybody would work there. I was fired from the country club as a not a bellman, busboy.
Oh, wow.
Dude, I couldn't make waiter.
Jesus.
It pissed me off because I would come bring you, I'd set the table up and the people at the table wouldn't recognize me. Thank you. Nobody looked at you as a waiter, right?
Yeah.
So that killed me. I lost a job in a refinery. I tried labor, hard labor. Lost that job after about 3 months. I worked on a fishing boat. I don't know that I lost that job. Furniture, I tried to sell furniture with a bunch of women, lost that job. I was a clothing salesman, lost that job.
Wow.
Okay, because I was stealing ties.
Were you flipping them? Were you flipping the ties?
No, dude, I was just stealing them. And so look, that's what, 5 or 6 jobs I lost. The last job that I had, I was a car salesman.
Yeah.
Hated that job, dude. Fired from that job, the same place 4 times.
Wow.
And refused to leave.
Refusing to leave.
He would fire me, the dude would fire me because I was wrecking cars, man. I'd wreck cars, right? And he was like, but I sold a lot of cars. I could sling a car. Every day, I'd show up here an hour and a half early every day. I'd stay till midnight. Dude, I was here at 7 o'clock in the morning, had a 25-minute drive. I'm here till 11, 12 o'clock at night. Everybody's going but me. I'm in there looking, hunting, sniffing, figuring it out, on the phone, pounding. This is where I started my career. And so I got great at that job, even though I hated the job. And I had a college education, so I'm like, what am I doing selling cars? It was a conflict for me. I was better than that, you know, in my mind. And so here I am selling cars. I'd wreck them. And like every 3 months, I'd wreck a car.
Wow.
And so they call me Crash.
Nickname Crash.
Yeah.
Sell them but wreck them.
Yeah. And so every time they fire me, I'd be like, okay. This is my 7th firing, dude. Like this is gonna be the 7th job. I'm clean now. And I realized what I'm gonna do, dude, is I'm gonna go on the way out.
Yeah.
This guy Rip, he was the owner of the place. His name's Rip, right? And he's like, you're done, get out of here, pack your stuff. And then I'd go find a customer and I'd sell him and I'd bring him the deal.
You were on your keep.
I say, look, dude, look, I know you fired me, I know I'm done here, but I got a deal. You wanna sign off on this one before? And of course the car dealer's gonna take the deal.
Of course he will.
4 times he fired me, and every time I got back on.
So you start your entrepreneurship journey, right?
Yeah, I'm in it now. Now I'm in it, dude.
Right?
Now, because I'm having a victory. I'm 25 to 29. 23 to 29, I sold cars. And 25, though, at 25, I committed. The first 2 years were terrible because I was screwed up. I was lost. You know, I was out of school but didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know where I was going. Like, and the job, the 17 years that I got educated, I was being educated to be an accountant kind of guy, right?
Yeah.
A business guy. And by the time I got out of college, dude, they weren't even hiring for accountants where I lived. And that's happening a lot today, right? People are being trained or educated for one job, and by the time you get out, that job doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So I got this crummy job selling cars, and then I got great at it, dude. Like, I mean, I was in the top 1% in the country. I was like a master.
Wow.
Like, if you even mention the word car right now, you'll probably leave with one. That's how good I am.
I saw a couple cars out there. I was like, oh my gosh, they're
that'd be easy to put you in it. I'd have to arrange some financing.
Arrange some financing
with no money down. So and bad credit. So I mean, I used to tell people that. I'd be like, they're like, I'm just looking. We're not buying anything today. I'd be like, how about no money down and nothing a month? And they'd be like, huh?
Yeah,
I said, no money down and nothing a month. How long? Guy looks at me and says, how long? For what? No money down and nothing a month? Forever.
That's
okay,
crazy.
I'll do it. Shit, let's roll. Next thing you know, he's paying $400 a month, you know?
What would you say right now for somebody that's starting off? Somebody's listening.
Well, let's just go back to this.
Let's go
Because
back.
everybody's going to hate, everybody is going to hate something you're doing.
Yeah.
Elon Musk right now hates dealing with the SEC.
Yeah.
No matter where you get in the food chain, like you guys out there that are like, oh, I'm going to work for myself. I'm not putting up with bullshit from anybody. Yeah, you will. You always will put up with something from somebody that you don't want. So it doesn't matter if you're if you have no credit or you're worth $100 million. You will have to do things you don't like.
Yeah.
And by the way, you can't delegate everything. No matter how rich you get or how successful you are, some things you still have to do. Like I pulled a muscle or a ribs out of place or something.
Yeah.
Okay, now I got Kayla's here with me, Johnny's here, you guys are here. I got this guy over here. We don't know what he does, okay? Nobody can handle this freaking spasm but me.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't like it. And the point is, you're always going to have something you have to deal with. You got to lean into it.
Got to.
You're getting a lot of advice out there saying, "Oh, don't do anything." There's a guy out there right now saying, I don't do anything I don't like to do." I give that to somebody else. I'm like, that's stupid.
Stupid.
And it's arrogant, and it's an
beyond
elitist, and it's just ridiculous because you will have to do things you don't want to do.